Hey everyone, welcome back. If you're just joining us, today is going to be the third of 3 poses that we'll be doing to prepare us for a full flow at the end of the month. And today's pose is Cobra. I like to teach this one and break it down because a lot of people confuse it with updog and kind of think it's the same thing, but it's not. So I want you to meet me in a downward facing dog and we'll just kind of flow into it so that you can see how it's supposed to look, how it's supposed to feel, and then we can modify it if you need to. So starting in downward facing, at least typically this is how we would get into it. So coming forward, let's say you would take your flow all the way down and you'd end up on your stomach. So in Cobra, the fingertips are lined up with the chest. So one of the things you want to make sure you don't do is bring them all the way up in front of you. Because again, I see that a lot where instead of pulled back, they're here because this is way easier than this is. So that's the first thing. Make sure the fingertips are in line with the chest. You're rolling the shoulders back and squeezing the shoulder blades together. So just that movement in itself gives you a little bit of a back bend and it lifts the chest already. So that's already like a little baby cobra. You want to keep the legs engaged and really press into the tops of the feet. Make sure they're hip distance apart and they're not super wide, like wider than your mat. Keep them pulled in about hip width. So you've still got your shoulders engaged. Press gently into the fingertips and lift the chest. So you're also pressing the tailbone down towards the heels. So it should feel like you're pressing the pelvis into the floor, like you're tucking the hips down. So full cobra, or Cobra. We'll do it together. Rolling the shoulders back, squeeze the shoulder blades together, press into the fingertips, engage the legs, kick into the feet, get a little lift, keep the elbows bent. And this is Cobra. So remember that you're not going to push into the arms, straighten the arms and jam the lower back. You really want to keep the strength in the back and in the triceps. So you're using those muscles instead of just pushing all the way up. It's a little bit of a cheat. So one more time. We'll do it all the way through. From your down dog, let's say you flowed. You'll end up on your stomach for Cobra. Lengthen the legs, roll the shoulders back. Get a little press, keep the elbows pulling in tight. And take it down. You can look any direction in Cobra. You don't have to look up. Just make sure the neck feels comfortable and nice and easy. So that is Cobra. I will see you back here next week for our full flow. Have an awesome rest of your day, and I'll see you guys soon. Namaste.